Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, Saka here, and welcome back to another episode of Kingdom Come Deliverance. And we last left off, the bishop wanted us to go drinking, and we chose not to. According to the journal, Sir Hanush may have some tips for us here on how to proceed.
What troubles you?
So we shall ask Sir Hanush. I met the parish priest in Ujits.
Sir, I met the parish priest of Ujits, and I must say he's a very interesting man.
I should say so. Have you ever seen him at swordplay? Not bad for a man of the cloth, is he? Rumor has it, when he finished his studies at the university where his father sent him, he decided the religious life wasn't for him, and vanished to foreign parts.
So he was an adventurer.
They say he made a living as a mercenary.
Then he took an arrow to the
I
knee.
even heard he fought against the Turk at the Battle of Kosovo. And then he suddenly came back and settled down here. No doubt it cost his family plenty.
Interesting.
But he's a fair man, and I'm fond of him. There's a lot to be said for a priest with a good understanding of vice.
Well, then maybe you can talk to him because he's causing
Sir
me
Hanush,
problems.
Father Godwin in Ujits is causing me problems.
What? You too? But I don't suppose you're getting visits from the diocese.
No, sir. I tracked down that bandit from Neuhof, but he'd been killed. He confessed to Godwin before he died. Only Godwin won't tell me what he said. I tried to come to some arrangement with him, and now he won't talk to me at all.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, the confessional seal is sacred, and Godwin has his own mind. There are those who would tell you everything for a handful of coin or a keg of wine.
Well, a keg of wine is him.
One of those right here in the presbytery. But Godwin won't budge once he's made his mind up. Except maybe for the bishop.
But that's not an option here.
I know, lad. I'm afraid I can't help you. If no one in Ujits knows anything, you have even less chance here. We did have some troublemaker from Ujits in the pillory here once, but whether it was the fellow you're after... It might be worth having a look at the Rate Black Chronicle.
Okay.
Or ask the scribe.
It's worth a try. Thank you for the advice, sir.
Awesome. So we have a new quest marker then. We found out if anyone knows anything about Limpy, so we can talk to the Rate scribe and look through the Rate Black Book Chronicle for a history of arrests, I guess? So let's take a look and see where that scribe is living nowadays. And he's right over here by the lower gate. So I'll go ahead and fast travel over there and see you at the scribe. So we're here in the scribe's room, and it looks like he's laid out. I bet the Black Chronicle is in there, but it's a very hard lock, and I bet the scribe has the key. So we'll see if we can talk to him and see what's up.
with you.
And you too, scribe. I need to have a look at the Black Chronicle.
I need to have a look in the Black Chronicle, Friedrich.
And I need blessed relief from my suffering. May the Lord have mercy.
Well, I don't know what I can do for you except bring you a priest.
I'm not dying yet. I just can't get up.
Well, what do you call
sorry
this
to hear
then?
But I'm on the trail of those killers from Neuhof, and I need to know the names of the men who were sentenced alongside Limpy Lubosh from Ujits.
I can't remember. Once I write the record down, it goes straight out of my head.
Sounds like a
It's
student.
essential that I find out those names. Is there anything I can do to help you get back to work?
I can't go to work when I can't stand on my feet. Konyash the apothecary has an embrocation that helps, but it costs dearly. If you brought me some, it might do
All
the
right,
trick.
how much cost are we talking here? So I'll try and get
All
some.
right, I'll try and get some for you.
All right, so looks like we are off to the apothecary, and he's going straight back to bed. Now, if this was nighttime and we got in here, we might try pickpocketing the key from him, but I'm not that kind of character, and I'm not actually that good. But me and the apothecary, we go way back. We're like best friends. So surely this embrocation, he can cut us a deal. Once he wakes up, he can cut us a deal. All right, so I'll wait until the apothecary is open and then be right back with you. All right, just past 10 in the morning, I believe the apothecary is open. Hello again, good sir. I require an embrocation from you if you have such a thing. So Scribe Friedrich wants embrocation.
Scribe Friedrich needs the embrocation for his joints.
What, again?
Yes.
He was here not long ago for some. He ought to make it last longer. I told him not to grease himself up so much. It could cause... Oh, the older he gets, the more foolish he is.
So is it like
Well,
a
did he tell you
ancient
such
icy
salvation
hot or
is
what?
costly? Have a look in the shop for yourself.
Well, then we shall. Let's talk trade. Let's find this embrocation and see exactly how much we're going to be paying. 43 bucks. So we'll add 1 to the basket, and I think I actually have some things to sell. In fact, yes, I have 6 Savior Schnapps. So we'll go ahead and sell 1, and we pay 1.2, and I bet we can haggle him down to where it's an even Steven.
I'd like to discuss the price.
At least I hope so.
Well,
Maybe we
can
might even
try
make a
it.
coin from it. Actually, let's see if we can make 5 bucks. Yes.
All right, so
So, all right, so we got paid 5 bucks to go visit the scribe. Outstanding. So we know where he is. He's laid up in bed. So basically, instead of paying for the costly imbrication, you can pay for 1 nettle and 2 belladonna. Make your own Savior Schnapps. Tutorial is on my channel. And basically get paid for doing the quest, which isn't all bad. And I don't need 6 Savior Schnapps anyway. 1 or 2 for sure, but not 6. All right, you old man. I have your icy hot.
God be with you.
And your aching joints as well. I brought you the
Bought you
imbrication.
the embrocation. And you were right, it certainly wasn't cheap.
What are
I
you
know
talking
that.
about, Henry? We got
I've been
paid.
using it for years.
All right, now, can I have a
Will
look
you let
at
me
the
have a
Black
look at the Black
Chronicle now that
Chronicle?
you're all
Well, you helped
iced
me,
up and
so
ready to
now
go?
I'll help you. Come along, and I'll show you our Black Chronicle.
All
It
righty.
really is a miraculous ointment. You haven't even rubbed it on and it's already working.
So it's all in the
You
mental.
know how it is. Faith itself is the greatest healer. Just thinking about the relief it will bring makes me feel better. So don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Come along.
I think he's like a hoarder. Like he has to purchase something or have that as a crutch in order to feel better. But that's fine. All right, Scribe, where is this Black Chronicle? All right, so you're here, looking over here. And indeed, the Black Chronicle. All right, so we need to look through and find any record of Lubosh. Anna? There we go. Oh, today a farmhand of Veshchim on Holy Saturday did testify under trial by ordeal that he did ride with Lubosh called Limpy of Uzhitz, and they did rob wayside shrines. He did testify by Talmberg they robbed 5 horses of the bailiff, from which they did take valuables worth 5 groschen, and there was present 1 to Heineck called Reeky. He furthermore testified they did keep company and dwell with Heineck in the woods around Lecheko. For theft, Tonda is sentenced to have his ear cut off. Ouch. All right, Scribe. Well, I can read, just, I guess, not perfectly.
Could you find something for me in that book? The thing is, I don't,
Don't know how to read, do you?
Well, I
So
can
what do you need
make
to
my
know?
way.
I'm trying to track down those Neuhof cutthroats, and I need to find out the names of any cronies of Limpy Lubosh from Uzhitz.
Give me a while.
How long is a while? Don't make this last forever. I know it's oh shoot, I forgot his name already. Reeky. It's Reeky, man. I need you to tell me it's Reeky. It's on the last page. It's like right here. Nope. Turn the page. Or did you find it? All right. Anything around here I can read while we are here? No, that's stealing. But you know this isn't a bad place. Well, crap, I was going to say, his back's turned.
Henry's come to see us.
Well, I come to see you so you can tell me what's in the book.
So did you find any mention of Limpy in the book?
I did. Apart from Lubosh, there's mention of some Anton from Vlashim and Hinek, known as Reeky, from Ledechko.
Ledechko? That's a stone's throw from here.
Aye, certainly closer than Vlashim.
Thanks for your help.
Thank you for that ointment.
And thank you for thanking me. Alright, so we've got the scribe to help us. The game is saved. Outstanding. If he doesn't close that... Are you going to leave? Nope, we're in a private area now. Alright, so we failed, quote-unquote, looking for clues in the Black Chronicle. But we have completed the quest Mysterious Ways. Don't shut the door on me! Alright, so we're on the scent. So what is our objective now? Track down Reeky in Ledechko. And that looks to be up north a ways. Alright, so I will fast travel to Ledechko and see if I can find Reeky. Just one moment. Arriving here at Ledechko, nice little hamlet. We chased that one guy across all of creation here, and oh, the tavern. So if someone is going to know Reeky, I imagine it's going to be in a tavern setting. Maybe a bandit. Okay, so what are bandits doing here? Well, I guess even bad guys need the day off. Hello, barmaid, or alehouse maid. Do you know of a Reeky?
I'm looking for someone they call Reeky.
That's the tanner's son, Hennick.
Where can I find him?
Hard to say. He's not around here much. Thank God for small blessings. You could try his folks' place.
Alright, talk to Reeky's father. Now let's get some stuff about him. What can you tell me about this Hennick?
What can I tell you? Nope, he's none too popular. No one cares to talk to him.
Why not?
Well, I'm not one to gossip, but I heard he keeps bad company.
Yeah? Okay, and what's Hennick's father like?
What's the tanner like?
Ooh, he
Hennick's
leveled
father.
up speech.
The less I see of him, the better. He's not exactly sparkling company.
Alright, and why do they call him
Why do they
Reeky?
call
Let
him
me
Reeky
guess.
anyway?
He stinks.
Why do you think? Because he's a tanner, of course.
Okay, so why don't people like
Why
him?
don't people like him?
The old tanner's not an easy man. But a son should never let his father down. Hennick does nothing to help. He's always far too busy with his own affairs, though I wouldn't like to say what those are.
But go ahead anyway. Okay, so someone must talk to
There's
him.
no one at all talk to him.
That harlot Adela hangs around with him, of
A
course.
harlot.
Harlot?
Oh, yeah, that's what I said.
She works as a bathhouse wench. Same thing.
Okay, so we'll back on up, and okay, we don't need a place to sleep, so we found out about Reeky.
Watch where you're going.
No, you watch where you're going. You watch where your face is going. Alright, so, let's see. Talk to the bathhouse wench is right around the corner. Track down Reeky, and his father lives across the road. Well, it looks like the bathhouse is just around the corner. Sorry, don't mean to trample on all your crops, but I've got a mission to do. And of course, the fastest point between 2 points is not a straight line, it's around the corner. Ah, here we go, white tents. The sign of the bathhouse. So we are going to look for the harlot. Alright, which one of you ladies is... Oh, there you are, Adela. So you know about
I
Reeky,
heard
don't
you've
you?
been seeing Hennick, the tanner's son.
So what? Come to preach at me, have you? That I'm a loose woman, a sinner, that I seduce decent men?
No, I'm just looking... No, that's
I
all
just
you.
wanted to ask you a few questions. It's not my business how you live your life.
I'm glad to hear it. Some folk don't care for the way I make a living.
I can imagine.
So what about you then? You look a bit careworn. A bath with a bit of company might do you good.
Later, I have some questions.
Maybe later, sweetheart. Right now, I have some questions to ask.
Let's
Ask away then.
not let booty get in the way of duty. Alright, where is Hennick?
Where can I find Hennick?
I haven't seen him in the village for a few days. He must have run off to the woods again.
With
he
his
do that
bandit
often?
friends, I imagine.
From time to time.
What the hell does he get up to there?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. Look at that. It sounds like he's up to
He
something.
goes to the woods from time to time. That smells fishy to me.
What do you mean? There's no law against it, is there?
With all the footpads, looters, humans, and God knows what other vermin around, it's not the sort of thing an honest man would do.
This is true.
But Hennick doesn't have anything to do with those people.
Oh, really? Then what does he do there? I don't imagine he's gathering mushrooms.
Success!
Mushrooms, no. More like hares or other game.
Ah, so he's a
So
poacher
Hennick
then.
is a poacher. That's no surprise.
Well, he was never much of one for an honest trade.
Do you know exactly where he goes? Maybe he has some favourite spot he might have told you about?
That's some thinking,
He said
Henry.
he has some hideout in the woods, but he didn't tell me where.
Alright, so when did you see him
When
last?
did you last see him?
A few days ago, he came to me late in the evening, drunk.
I imagine he didn't
That was
catch
unusual.
anything.
I never saw him drink much. He always came to me sober.
So he was acting strangely that evening.
He was strange. I had the feeling he was afraid of something. He keeps prattling on and didn't seem to care about You know what?
No,
So
I
threw him out
don't.
and
Why
I haven't
don't
seen
you
him
tell me?
since.
Alright, so what did he say?
Can you
I
remember
wonder if
anything he
that's the
said
night
then?
Neuhof got raided.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Yes, it
He
is.
went on about some fellow called Lubosh who died. That he was regretting he ever got into it. But he never said what it was.
Oh, I know.
And that it wasn't worth it for the money. Aye. And then he was talking about the money. That was very odd.
Well, I mean, it's at the bathhouse, so money would be a thing, right?
What did he say about the money?
Just that he had a pile of it hidden behind his house.
Oh, really?
See. What did you say to that?
What could I say? He was drunk. He kept saying I was a fine girl, and other harlots wouldn't go with him even for money. And if I wanted, I could even take half the money and leave. Or he'd go with me, and we could get married and such. All just poppycock.
Alright, so did you... No, where is it hidden?
Did he tell you exactly where he hid it?
This is a lucrative
he said he
opportunity.
buried it at his father's small holding in the western corner.
Western corner. Got it. Alright. So, did you look for the
Did you
money?
go there for a look?
No, I've got better things to do. Obviously he made it up. Where would a layabout like him get so
So this
much
is his
coin?
Neuhof money
Yes, I
then.
understand.
It's evidence, and I must acquire it. Alright, so we'll go back. And, so no one else would sleep
it
with him
true?
then.
What?
Other whores wouldn't go with him even for money.
The other bathhouse girls are honest, so I don't know. The truth is, I felt a bit sorry for him. Folk don't like him, but it's only 'cause his old man is a grouch and a tanner.
Alright. I understand. You felt sorry
So you
for
only
him.
felt sorry for him?
Both of us are the black sheep of the village.
There's nothing more between you?
No, nothing. Maybe Hinek thinks differently, but that's how it goes.
Alright, and about his hideout.
I need to know more about that hideout.
I really don't know where it is. I only know when he came back, he usually came to see me.
I see.
And which way did he come from? Yep, which direction did he go?
Do you know what route he took? At least the general direction. Anything that could help me find his hideout.
I think he usually went through the woodcutter's camp, 'cause he always brought me freshly chopped firewood, and he had wood chips on his boots.
Good. So at least I know where to start.
Alright, and where did he
Do you know
sell
who
the
he
meat?
sold it to?
He never told me straight up. But who could he sell it to? The innkeeper, I reckon. It makes sense.
For sure.
Okay, so... Alright, and how you know he'd been to
How
the
did
woods?
you know he'd been to the woods?
He always talked about what he caught, and he never came to me at other times. Probably didn't have the money for it.
Awesome. Alright, so I think that's pretty much it. Okay, so we've got a lead on the innkeeper, and and we just came back from there, and we know it's not a straight shot. I wish there was a gate. Climb, Henry. Get some aerobics. Alright, so let's work our way back around to the inn then. Talk to the innkeeper and sort of put some pressure on him saying you're buying poached meat, and you know good and well it was poached, good sir. Hello, innkeeper.
Good day to you.
I have it on good authority that you're buying illegal meat.
I want to ask about the courier's son, Hinek.
But ask someone else. They have nothing to do with Reeky.
Oh, and I know
They
that's
only drive
false.
my customers away.
Really? I heard a different story. I heard the two of you do business together.
Who are you, anyway?
A friend of Hinek's. He's gone
Well, I
missing
wouldn't have
and
said
need to
that.
find
I'd
him.
strike
I
your
don't know
official
what he is.
capacity.
But if you find the bastard, tell him he still owes me some goods.
All right. Let's see. Buying from poachers is
I
a
don't give a damn
crime.
what deals you've been doing together. I won't tell anyone. I just need to know where Reeky is. It's urgent.
What have our deals got to do with where he disappeared to?
More than you think. It's likely Reeky is hiding out at his poaching. And believe me, it wasn't hard to find out who was buying game from him. And it's even easier to go to the castle and tell them. Poaching's a crime, after all.
With authority.
All right. But give me your word of honor. You won't tell anyone about our deal.
You have my word.
Fine. So, what do you want to know?
Yep, I want to know about his
I
hideout.
hear Hinek has a hideout in the woods he uses for hunting game. You know where it is?
Not exactly. That is... I don't know where it is at all.
But
but I happen to know it's a dark place, a cave or an old mine shaft.
How do you know that?
Interesting.
Whenever Reeky was going poaching, he always came to me first for candles and lamp oil. He brought the game skinned and gutted, so we had to have a light for that.
All right, so a cave it is then. And how much did he bring you?
How much game did he bring you?
Not much, a few pieces. There's no great demand here. Sometimes the gentry has something, otherwise it ends up in sausages.
And then you just peddle them. And where is the mine
Do you know
shaft?
of any mine shafts nearby?
There's a few of them around. There's one on the opposite bank, a short way off the path leading from the forge to the west. Then there's a mine gallery to the east of the village, up in the woods above the cliffs. And
East
I
of the
heard
village,
there's
up
one
in the
shaft
woods.
a headland close to the water.
Thank you.
So the one to the east
You're
in the
welcome.
woods sounds good.
Watch you don't break your neck, though. It's rough ground, and you could easily fall down a shaft.
All right, find the cave in the hills by Ledechko. All right, so what else is there? Find the disused mine shaft on the Sasau River. Find the shaft on the promontory. Okay. I think we also want to stop by Hennick's father. So we have B and then C to find Reeky's stash. All right, so we need to head this way then. Let's go ahead and run on over. I'll be right back with you. All right, I believe this is Hennick's house, and his dad looks to be over there. So she said it was on the western wall corner. So this is south and this is west, so this is the west wall. He doesn't suspect a thing. All right, let's take a look and see if we can find anything along this wall that we can dig up. Aha! Found it. So it's right here. I have a shovel in my inventory, so perhaps that's the kicker. So let's go ahead and dig this up. Oh, and we're standing like right in it. His dad shouldn't care. We're just making a nice big hole in his ground. 115 groschen and a broken gambeson. Interesting. I mean, we'll take it. So we found Reeky's stash. Hello, Pickles. Pebbles. One of y'all. And let's go over here and talk to his dad. See if his dad might know where his son was hiding. Hello, Tanner. Also known as Reeky Sr.
What do you need?
I need to talk about
I'm looking
Reeky.
for a fellow called Reeky. Have you ever heard of him?
Shit. Why wouldn't I? That's what they call my son, Hennick.
Ah. You wouldn't happen to know where he is, would you?
I don't know nothing.
Don't you at least know where he usually goes? It's important.
Hennick shows up at home once in a blue moon, so I don't know nothing about where he gets to. Even if I did, why would I tell every Tom, Dick, and Harry?
Because this is an investigation, good sir. And don't make me angry.
Listen, your son's in serious trouble. I'm trying to help him, and my patience is wearing extremely thin. If you start answering my questions, this is going to go a lot better for everyone.
Are you threatening me? And I'm supposed to believe you want to help Hennick?
Believe what you like. I'm concerned about Hennick, but I really don't much care what happens to you.
Ooh.
Is that clear?
Fuck it. I'm not going to take a beating on account of that good-for-nothing.
So?
All right, back to normal.
There's not much I can do for you anyway. Hennick came here, but he left right away.
Where did he go? You better give me something. You really don't want to waste my time.
Henry's all
Hennick makes some
up
money
in
on
his
the
grill.
side from poaching. He boasted to me a few times about what a great hideout he found in the woods, but he never told me where it is.
Of course.
Well, it's not much to go on, but it's better than nothing. Thank you.
Now I don't have to beat your head in. All right, poacher's
Don't you
hideout?
have any clue at all where his hideout could be?
I really don't know nothing about that. I could tell when he'd come from there is all.
How's that?
Because every time he brought some hides for tanning and money.
All right, the money he brought
He had
home.
money because he sold the stuff right away.
I suppose. He never kept any of his loot here.
Do you know who
so
he sold
you know.
it to?
No. But the innkeeper came here now and again and gave him coin. Of course, it could have been for me.
All right. I'll ask at the inn then.
Well, we already did. That's fine. Does he
What
know
more
any
do you
more?
Nothing. I swear to God Almighty, I've said all I know. Hinnick never told me
Yeah,
nothing.
I actually believe that. All right, you must have noticed
I know
something.
he didn't talk to you about it, but you must have noticed something, right? How much time did he spend away? What was he wearing? How did he look when he came back? Anything?
Well, he came and went at all sorts of hours. I really don't know. Except maybe one thing. He'd come home scratched with brambles and with leaves and muck on him.
So
he
that
probably went through
confirms
thick woods
the
to get
thick
to that
woods, that's for sure.
I reckon. What do I know?
Not much, actually. All right, so we'll end the dialogue then. We've spoken to him. We still have this quest marker here to find out more about Reeky. And it looks like we have... find the shaft on the promontory. Find the disused mine shaft on the bank of the river. And then find the cave in the hills by Ledechko. And ask at the woodcutter's camp. Well, I mean, we could ask at the woodcutter because they would have seen him. He is along the way. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to head north, cross the stream, and then get into these woods and see if E is where we actually need to go. If not, we can always stop by the woodcutter. So I will be right back. So we have arrived at E, and it's like right below us, I think. So is this the entrance? All right, this looks to be the place. Let's go on inside the cave and see what we can see. So we have a tanner here, which Reeky was a tanner. Right, anything of nature. Oh, we're getting a cutscene. I think this is the one. And this is probably the one from the beta, I would say. All right, let's go on in. Be nice and careful, Henry. Don't let him get the drop on you. Change of lighting.
Jesus Christ, what am I to do?
Oh, we found somebody.
Not that I can expect any useful advice from you. At least, you have no more cares.
Need someone to talk to?
Fuck! Don't kill me. I can explain.
All right. Okay.
I won't tell anyone. I swear, I've no one to tell anyway. Just please don't kill me.
I'm not planning to kill you.
You're not one of Runt's men.
No, not that guy.
Then who are you?
All right, so we found the cave in the hills by Ledechko, and I am at behest of Sir... No, we have an enemy in common.
That's not important. The important thing is we have a common foe.
Runt.
Considering all the enemies I have, the odds of that are pretty high.
Okay.
I'm talking about the gang that raided the Neuhof stud farm. I know you were there.
No, you were there.
I was, but I've got nothing in common with those bastards.
I'll take your word for it, providing you tell me what you know.
I don't know why you should care. If it keeps my neck out of the noose, I'll spill the beans.
All right,
That
spell him.
Neuhof raid of yours didn't turn out quite as planned, did it?
Depends on whose plan you're talking about. We were up to it to grab some loot and bugger off. Only Runt's cutthroats was there to shed blood.
What do you mean, Runt's cutthroats?
There were two gangs there, mine and Runt's.
So you're a bandit
we was
leader.
only there to steal, but they wanted to slaughter everyone.
But when you realised what they had in mind, you didn't have to go along with it, did you?
But we didn't know nothing, even though we were going to Neuhof. They told us to keep watch on the courtyard while they were cutting the horses' throats. Jesus, that fucking vexed me. Their horses was the most valuable thing there.
Yeah,
When I
indeed.
spoke up, though, Runt gave me such a bollocking I knew I'd better keep my mouth shut. And when they said we was going to kill anything that moved, then we knew there was no going back.
Including you guys, probably. All right, so Runt's gang. Do you know any of Runt's
Did you
people?
know any of Runt's people?
Not a one. They didn't talk to us at all. None of their faces was familiar either. The only thing I know is they called that huge chief of theirs Runt. and Pius warned us to watch out for him.
All right, Pius. All
I
right.
suppose you know where they got to after the raid.
On the way to Neuhof, Timmy told me he was at their camp with Pius. I reckon that's where they've gone now.
Their camp, huh? All right, and where is this camp?
Did Timmy tell you where the camp is?
Somewhere in the woods. He didn't say nothing more. Thing is, Timmy's got quite an imagination. But Pius roared at him to shut it, so I reckon there must be something in it.
Okay. So, your gang. Tell me about your gang. Maybe
What can you tell me
Pius. You
about
keep mentioning Pius.
Know what you want to know. There was 4 of us. Me, Timmy, Limpy Lubosh, and Pius Pavel.
Pius
Sometimes
Pavel.
we'd rob a place or hold up pilgrims. Never nothing fancy.
I'm sure you did mischief enough. Who led you?
Pius. He was the oldest, and he'd mostly find the jobs for us. Plan them and the like. He got us into that fucking mess in Neuhof, too.
What about the others?
Timmy's strong as an ox, with a brain to match. You got more sense out of a fence post. And Limpy, I've been with him the longest. He's my one and only friend.
Well, he was. Sorry to break the news. Where are Timmy and Pius?
Where did the rest of your gang end up?
You saw Limpy, right?
Oh, so you know about
Yes,
Limpy.
but he's no use to me now. Tell me where I can find Pius or Timmy.
I don't know nothing about Pius. He vanished in the woods, and I haven't seen him since. Timmy, I reckon, went back to the mill where he works.
Which mill?
The windmill a bit north of Neuhof.
So he didn't have go far to have to go far. And who put you in contact
Who
with
got
Runt?
your 2 gangs together? You must have made contact somehow, right?
Pius. He comes to us
Once
and
again,
says he's got
Pius.
this prime job. We're gonna rob a farm, he says. That was a big deal, because mostly we just did small stuff. Hold up on the road now and then, nothing fancy. When they told us how much we could make on it, well, we just couldn't refuse.
So Pius knew them?
I suppose, but I don't know where from. We even got paid up front. I should have known from the start it was too good to be true.
Yeah, you should have just left. All right, and then the Neuhof raid. What about it? Describe it
Tell
in
me exactly how
detail.
the raid went down.
First-hand experience.
Well, we stormed in from the rear. Runt's people started slaughtering the horses. Jesus, that was bleeding horrible. Meanwhile, me and Limpy had a sniff round the stables to see if we could find anything worth pilfering. And in the end, we got lucky.
What did you find?
Smill, Sir Hanish's groom. I don't know why he was up and what he was doing in the stables, but we took advantage of the situation. Limpy grabs him by the throat, and I slapped him round to encourage him to tell us where the money was. Then it all fell apart at the seams. Quicker than you'd believe. Runt comes running up and skewers the groom like a pig for roasting. My jaw dropped. I thought the stuff about killing was just tough talk.
Nah, that dude was bad news.
No, not in the least.
What happened then?
I'm gaping at Smill, stuck through and through, and I noticed this boy standing at the other end of the stables. The stupid sods pointing at us, jaw hanging down to his knees, saying, "I know you."
That was Ginger.
And hisses, "Take him down." So me and Lubosh start running, because the lad took to his heels. At the same time, we could hear the noise of the skirmish in the courtyard. We caught up with the boy at the next farmhouse. Knock him to the ground, but he bashes me with some piece of iron so hard my head's ringing like a fucking church
Maybe
bell.
that hoof pick.
Limpy grabs it off him and stands over
Yep.
him with his bodkin in his hand, and I start praying. In the end, Limpy just gives him a kick and says, "Beat it, Ginger." And then Runt shows up at the gate and hollers that we gotta go, so we scarp it.
All right, what happened after?
What happened after the raid?
We were waiting for that fool, Timmy. Same place as we met them before, so he'd know where we were, right? Stupid fucking idea. But Pius didn't want to leave him behind. Only when Timmy finally turned up, 2 of Runt's men were dragging him.
There was some difference of opinion.
You could say that, yeah. They started on us right away that we were traitors. They knew we'd let somebody get away, and now we were going to pay for it.
Oh, crap.
They started trying to surround us, and we knew what was coming. But Limpy took his bodkin and let that fucker have it in the belly.
Yeah, we caught up to him. No, Henry.
One of the others. Timmy
You know
broke
better
free
than
from
that.
them,
You
and we
saw
all
the
took
dude.
to our heels. Luckily, they were so buggered from the raid, they didn't follow us for long. They just shouted that they'd find us.
All right. Okay, so that's complete, and that will do for now.
That's all I need to know. So now what do I do with you?
Well,
You can let me live.
Hey, over here!
Oh, cutscene. All right, we might have to fight off some people.
oh shit. Runs, people. We've got to get out of here.
Yes, I know that's Reeky.
We'll never outrun them.
So we're gonna fight them?
Fuck! At least they don't know I'm here. The two of us can take them by surprise. No fucking way.
Lancelot,
I'm
Galahad,
gone.
and I
Look here.
leap out of the rabbit
If you
and...
run, they'll catch up with you and kill you. And me too.
Oh, take the French by
Together, we
surprise.
stand a better chance. Jesus Christ. All right. I suppose you're right.
Lancelot, Galahad, and I wait until night to leap out of the rabbit, and all right, the game is saved.
Hey,
That's
what's going
good.
Who's there?
Let's see if we can
What are you
pick one off with a bow. Whoop! Come on now, we gotta save old Reeky Deeky. All right, let's put our combat skills to the test. Good cut.
Shit!
Good slice. Nice. Got the blood rush going.
The answer to my
Right in the back.
Just when I wanted to vent my rage on someone.
Okay. Let's regroup. It's one-on-one again. Good block. Run him through.
Is that all you got?
Now you are outnumbered, good sir.
You'll die for that. Ah!
Come here. We're gonna finish this guy off, quick, fast, and in a hurry.
You should have fucked off when you had the chance.
And mercy kill. All right. I think we're good. You good, Reeky?
I've got some more questions.
No, I don't. Oh, there's something else? So tell me about Runt.
Who is this Runt? What does he look like? Do you know anything about him?
Well, I mean, we know what he looks
Never
like, but...
saw him before, but he's massive and scary as hell. Even his own men are afraid of him.
Did you notice what his sword looked like?
Yeah, mine.
No, it was just a
Oh, so he must have pawned that off, maybe.
Why do you ask?
I think I once had the doubtful honor of meeting that bastard, and he has something that doesn't belong to him.
All right, so we'll back up. And what
You're
now?
coming with me. Sir Radzig and Sir Hanush will want to hear what you've got to say.
Don't suppose there's any chance you might turn a blind eye.
Why should I?
Because I helped you.
I didn't do nothing all that bad, and I told you everything I know. You can tell them yourself, and leave me here. And in a few weeks, I'll pack up and clear off.
All right, it would be best if you're vanished. Because he would be hung, for sure.
It might be
Vanish.
best if you disappeared. You're no use to me anymore anyway.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'll remember this till the day I die.
Best
Get
just
out of
try
here,
living
Reeky.
honestly.
Yes, live
I'll
honestly.
do my best.
Start over.
I promise.
And maybe he's scared straight. In the meantime, let's see what we got here. An extra bandage isn't bad. Some Groshen would be nice. Ooh, and 2 lockpicks. We'll take those if you please. 215 for the leather gloves. Sure, we could pack those up. Everything else you got on you is about worthless. Let's go ahead and police up these other bodies. We made short work of them for sure. All right, 26 Groshen. Honey that never goes bad. 1 lockpick there. 261 for the male coif. Nah, probably not worth carrying the extra weight. And we got 8 more Groshen here. More honey. 226 isn't bad for those leather gloves, and we'll take that bandage too. All right. So Reeky has sauntered off. I could say he evaded me. And let's take a look at our journal here and see. All right, inquire after Timmy at the windmill. So up north here, we are going to go find Timmy, but that is going to do it for me in this episode, ladies and gentlemen. We did the work, we found Reeky, and we learned about Timmy. But like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next Kingdom Come Deliverance video. Take care.